Criticism tonight for Bristol County Sheriff Thomas Hodgson from his political opponent. This comes after a Cape Cod man accused of killing his mother died by suicide in a New Bedford jail last week.
We learned more about the circumstances in our Community Focus interview with the sheriff on 12 News at 4 yesterday. The Republican sheriff is running against Democrat Attleboro Mayor Paul Heroux.
12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie spoke to Heroux at his home in Attleboro this afternoon and joins us now live in studio with more details. Alex?
Mike and Kim, the Attleboro mayor says this latest incident is an indicator of poor management within the Bristol County Sheriff's Office. But Sheriff Hodgson told 12 News he was confident his staff went over and above with how they dealt with the inmate. Both Bristol County Sheriff Thomas Hodgson and his Democratic opponent, Attleboro Mayor Paul Heroux, agree on two things. The apparent suicide of an inmate over the weekend was tragic, and
you know, this is a serious, high-profile crime. It's a heinous crime.
What this inmate's charges were also, they were heinous charges.
Hodgson says his staff went beyond what he says they were required to do after an inmate who first went to Cape Cod Hospital for mental health evaluations was transported to the Ash Street Jail, a regional lockup. Hodgson says his staff put him in a Johnny, something worn by at-risk prisoners.
Don't take any chances that maybe he might harm himself because of the type of crime and so forth, even though he was medically cleared.
The sheriff says those spot checks were performed every 15 minutes. The inmate acted in between one of those checks. Heroux says he feels the supervision was inadequate.
We knew about this inmate. This is somebody who is seriously mentally ill. Someone like this probably deserved a 24-hour eyeball watch.
A spokesperson for the sheriff's office told us the individual was cleared for custody by Cape Cod Hospital, but that the sheriff's office was not notified a judge had ordered the individual to secure a mental health facility in Bridgewater, and that facility had turned him away. I reached out to both Cape Cod Hospital and also Mass DOC, which oversees the facility in Bridgewater, for comment. A spokesperson for the DOC told me the agency follows the appropriate protocols for emergency psychiatric hospitalizations determined by law. Separately, 12 News will host a debate between Heroux and Hodgson later this month. That's scheduled for Friday, October 28th at 6:30 on Fox Providence. Live in studio, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.